Morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I don't know. There we go. I don't know why I wasn't popping up. That was weird. It's Friday. It's Friday, but at what cost? The cost of an entire week, and we must ask ourselves, is it worth it? No, I don't think it is. I think we just got to get rid of the whole week. No time. Today is Friday in California. That's right. That's very true. I can't argue with a statement like that. Oh, all right. Let's see if I can get this just right. That's pretty good. Probably like a solid 7. Yeah, so man, it's not even noon, and it has been a day already. A day of days. A day among days. I'm just like, man, we didn't have to do today. Today could have been an email. Because, yeah, I got the work stuff that I was working on. I was like, man, I really need to get this in routing. I'll schedule a meeting with the guy with all the comments. We'll walk through them all. We'll sort them all out. Everything will be fine. We get through our meeting. I do the thing, and I'm like, cool. We've got this all done. I guess I'll just get this in routing. And he's like, yeah, I'll probably be back in the office in January. And it's like, my guy, you held this up. You held this up. You farted in this elevator, and now you're going to walk away. I want to throw you into the sun full force. I want to create a time paradox where I go back in time and kick your ass so hard that I never have to meet you. Oh man. A day. Which is why I'm slacking off and doing this instead for the rest of my day. Everybody's out on holiday leave anyway, so there's not much that I can do. I hope that everybody else's Friday is better than mine. And it's one of those days too where you like wake up and you're like, I did not sleep enough. Hey, hello from lunch break. You just missed me ranting about how my day's garbage already. I hope your day is good though. We're gonna break some shits. You know what? In fact, let's just head over right now. Get to what the people want, which is ruthless corporate overlords in space. Right? That's what the people want?
Good morning, Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
So yeah, if I remember correctly, we just met our new supervisor that came here, and is absolute trash, just hot garbage. Alright, we'll get some things that upgrade our O2 so we don't have to go back as much. And yeah, we finished this bad boy. Let's go to Thunder Hardy. Javelin, heavy cargo, industrial. Yeah, let's do this bad boy.
Morning, folks. Starting the shift clock now.
Another day, another dent in the dead. Anyone want to race me? If you don't quit racing, you're gonna get yourself killed for real someday.
This is Hal. Just wondering, how much time is spent chatting on average in a day here?
It's just the crew checking in with one another from time to time. No harm in that.
Well, as you know, the Link's employee handbook says that avoiding chatter makes profits fatter.
Talking to each other is good for productivity, actually.
Well, we'll look at the performance reports later and see, I guess.
People are people. Doesn't mean we don't take our work seriously, Rhodes.
Steiner, right? No need to talk back.
Hey now, it's all good, right? Let's everybody just get back to work.
Fine. I'm out of here.
Good, good. You should all focus on your work.
I hate that guy so goddamn much. I wish that I could hate that man to death. Alright, I need circuits. I don't need wires, so you can go. First you take the moon, and you take the moon.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Whee!
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Alright, I don't need wires, don't need wires, come on. Give me the things that I need.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yee!
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
And see you in hell. There's really nothing better than murdering a ship.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Move the panel over here and
Deposit
bonk.
accepted for processing.
And this will go in the Fernace. Ooh, got a filter here. Float in there. Grab that rod. Let's see. What else we got before I screw
Raw
anything up?
material deposited. Transferring
Turn that. And we'll cut that. Go back here. Grab you. Yeet. You actually gonna go in? Or I gotta bump you? Yeah, I gotta bump you.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Cut that point.
Salvage accepted.
And
Credits
then
applied.
throw that into the barge. Yeah.
Salvage
I don't know.
transferring credits.
What's everybody up to? What are you thinking about? I'm curious. What's on your mind today? Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's have a rapport. That's French.
Airlock depressurized.
Or I can't think of a good punchline to this. Shit.
Airlock pressurizing.
Okay, before I forget, I'll actually go out here and take a look at the reactor and everything. Okay, now where was that entrance? There we go. Where is the atmospheric regulator? There's a data drive. Cells, fuel, reactor, thruster, light. Is there really not a single? Oh, wait, here we go.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay.
Airlock pressurizing.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Airlock depressurizing.
Yee. And we go here, cut that. We take the thrust cap off. Why is the thrust cap not, there we go. It's like, why is the thrust cap not coming off? And as for you, Mr. Thruster, you go in there.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Gonna cut the sides off of here so we got a nice, easy way out of here when we pull this reactor. The last thing that I want to do is to be trying to wiggle a reactor through some tiny asshole. There we go. Got all the bits.
All right. You got 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter, before they turn the lights out on you. Weaver out.
Object accepted for processing.
Make sure to pull that. Shoot that.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Grab you, throw you over there. Grab you. Shoot you onto the barge.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
All right, you go over there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Okay, you go over there. And I haul my ass back.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
We Yay! Reactor pulled.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Totally not terrifying at all. Never didn't have it.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
1 minute left, Cutter. Let's say get a move on, but you know that already.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get much big stuff really moving, so we'll wrap up some of the little bits right here.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Maybe I could get that one in. Seems pretty light.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Nailed it. Never didn't have it. Not even once. Oh. That's a pretty good haul. I only killed one light and a little bit of aluminum. I'll take that any day. Okay.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message.
Oh, good.
The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
I don't think that's true. I think that's some bullshit. All right. What do we got? Links tokens. I think I'll just hold off.
Folks, efficiency is a measure of discipline. Productivity is a measure of skill. Output is a measure of drive. Discipline, drive, skill, effort, ambition, strategy, autonomy, integrity,
I hate
positivity,
everything about this man.
innovation. I hope what I'm saying is clear. Roads out.
I hate him so much. I wish I could hate him to death. Like, and I know people like that. I work with people like that have that, like, weird corporate... We gotta have, like, a liturgy that we utter, you know? That, like... magic words that encompass what it means to succeed. And it's just like, just shut up. Just shut up and do a thing. Please, I beg you.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay. We'll pull this bad boy down. Disengage him from that.
credit to account.
Do, 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 do.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, and we drag you over here. Come on. Come on.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright, flush that fuel line. This feels dangerous to me. Like, maybe I shouldn't be using an arc welder around the giant container of flammable stuff. But, you know, sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you gotta just play with fire near highly combustible material, and that's okay. Alright, grab you. Going over here. Grab you.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Tether supplies are dropping.
Saying tether supplies are dropping is such a dramatic way of saying you're running low on tethers.
Salvage registered.
Like, it just feels a little extra to me.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
And cut you. Grab you. Chuck you onto the barge. Now seems like as good a time as any.
Salvage deposit registered.
Got it, boss.
Account credited.
Hazards restored.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
You. Cut you. I don't know how to get the fuel clamp off. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Maybe I don't. Maybe it all just goes to the barge, so it's not meant to come off. Okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna drag you back here. Drag you out. Then we're gonna throw you down there where you belong.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
5 minutes left, Cutter. How you use them is entirely up to you. We were out.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Calm down, calm down. Calm the fuck down. Everybody's freaking out.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Okay, and then we grab you. Let me throw you over there. You know what? We could take you and throw you over there too. Now we just gotta decouple you from this.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
There we go. And in you go.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Airlock pressurizing.
Okay. Hey, Wolfwings, how's it going? I saw the clip of what you turned my Kofi into. Of slings. Moosin! Moosin! Full stream, well done. Yes, excellent, 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 excellent. Oh, it was very good. I have never heard Ryu say laugh that hard, ever. And frankly, on days that I am going to be feeling down, I will go back and listen to that clip because that was just such a joyous sound. Oop. We're good. We're all good here. How are you? It's a boring conversation anyway. Yeah, Moosin, Wolfwings, I hope you're... Oh, buddy, Moosin, I feel you. You missed my rant about my job earlier, which is probably just as good, because it's far less interesting than your job, because it's pretty much all paperwork and planning. I work in the planning side of project management, and it blows sometimes. Because you get a bunch of people that are like, so why haven't you figured everything out yet? Why aren't you telling me exactly what's going to happen in this project? And it's like, well, because I work in planning. If I knew everything we were going to do, I'd work in delivery. I make a plan. I give it to delivery. I set them up for success, but there are obviously some things that we're just not going to know at the start, and that's okay. That's how planning works.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, we're not going to get much more meaningful, so I should just focus on getting cuts in. Okay, end of the day. Man, it's almost like the process has evolved to meet the demands of the project. Yeah, right? It's fucking weird. It's almost like that's why we build things like contingency into a fucking project, right? Fucking crazy. I can't even begin to imagine how much paperwork any non-residential HVAC job would take. It must be ludicrous. God, I'm working on a project that's going to involve, like, tank entry, which has, like, explosive controls and, like, hazardous atmosphere and confined space controls. And it's just, yeah, it's gonna be fun. And that's on top of the fact that the organization that I'm a part of is like, what if we just didn't care about infrastructure and, like, state of good repair projects? What if we did that? Wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't that be cool? What if we just told you we're not going to move forward on any of these projects?
Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
God, I could use 2 caffeine pods right now. Got it, boss. I love that sticker. That sticker's going on something right away. Now I deal with 4,000-pound R2U racks that are full of 2 to 15 petabytes of hard drives instead. Jesus. Yeah, but can it run Doom? Okay. There we go. Got it, boss. Let's go. Let's do this. We're over halfway there. We just gotta crack this baby open and eat the delicious ship meat out of it. On any of the 4 computers inside the support appliance, passively cooled computer module is still a dedicated quad core with 2 gigabytes of RAM. IO nodes are 1.5 to 3 terabytes of RAM and said, Jesus. That's a lot of computer.
Hey there, fellas.
Oh, God.
I'd share some words of
I
wisdom
hate
this
Hal
morning.
so much.
This is from Megan Rye Paulson's book, Owning the Future. You should read it. Okay. Focus. Focus is the brawn of the mind. Focus is power. Focus is divination. Focus on what you want to achieve. Let nothing deter you, and you will succeed. Focus is achievement. Incredible. So let's focus up out there, yeah? Let's achieve, people. Roads out.
Credits deposited.
Yeah, you know, let's focus up. Let's achieve. Insert middle management bullshit here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright, and you will go in here. Farewell. You need that much PC to be able to drive 12 32 gigabit fiber channel SFPs plus 12 25 gigabyte Ethernet SFPs in parallel. You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
But what if
Material accepted.
I used it to play Doom?
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Actually, you know what? No. I'm being silly. At that point, I could use it to play Crisis. At max settings.
Salvage registered.
Also, yes.
Transferring credit.
They play a mean game of Doom. The new ones are 128 core AMD EPIC chassis. Alright, take you. Shoot you into the processor. Take you. Fling you onto the barge.
Credits awarded.
Rip out these lights.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage
And
secured.
then we'll bust this one open. Because bustin' makes me feel good.
Cutter, your gear's getting low. It's gonna start fighting you if you don't head back to the hab and make some repairs.
Whoa. Holy shit, I almost got absolutely squashed. Glad I didn't. That would have made me sad. Speaking of management bullshit, we get our holiday cards from the higher ups. It's generic schlock corpo to your card. But get this, they're not even fully signed. The signatures are printed on the God Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about a story. We're gonna take a little moment and we're gonna talk about something. So, as many of you know, I used to be in the Navy. I was a submariner and I was an officer. Which, for anybody that doesn't really know military stuff, you're a manager essentially. I started as enlisted, though. I started as a grunt, for lack of a better way to put it. And I was an electrician's mate. So, like, I feel like I have more of an appreciation for the work that people do. It matters to me. And we were underway, and it was Thanksgiving, I think. And we were, underway. And I was just like, man, it's got to kind of suck to be on watch right now. Like, to not get the time to relax in the evening, to enjoy the holiday meal. I mean, you still get, like, the holiday meal, but, like, you have to rush, you gotta shovel it down, and you don't get to relax in the evening and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna like hang out with the people in the engine room and stuff like that are on watch right now. And I'm gonna see how they're doing. I'm gonna like chill with them and like just try and make their shift suck a little less, And I went back there and I talked to them and stuff like that. And the guy that was in engine room lower level was like, "Hey, sir, what are you doing back here?" I'm just like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just coming back here, hanging out with you guys. I figured you guys are on watch and stuff like that." And it's like the least that I could do is like be invested in you all. And like he looked at me and he was just like, "That's wild." I was like, "Why?" And it's like, yeah, it's just not something like other people would do. It's not like I appreciate it, but it's just not something that other people would think about. And it was like, that's sad. Like, I think about if I was like, I know it's easy for me to say that at the level that I'm at, but I feel like at the very least, if I were a captain, or even the XO, I would want to go around at a time like that and let people know that they matter. And was what that was like one of those moments that struck me as like why I don't want to be a part of this organization, why I don't want to do this is because they try and wring and beat that out of you because it's not efficient. And I don't want that. I don't want to be part of an organization that forgets the people that make stuff happen every day. Anyway, that's my rant. Yeah, for like 90% of the started as officers, they treat the enlisted as cogs, unfortunately. And it's a big tell between enlisted officer and started as officer from what my family told me over the years. My whole family generations back before me were military. Yeah, oh yeah. Like, especially, the big thing is the academy, right? So the Naval Academy, like, you get two kinds of people that come out of the Naval Academy. The rarer one is the cowboy. The guy that is like legitimately skilled, capable, keeps his calm. The kind of guy that you want when shit hits the fan. The much more likely person that you're going to get out of the academy is the weasel. The guy that has the positional authority and knows the rules and knows how to use them to do as little as possible and to take as little responsibility and as little blame as possible. And I've worked with a lot of that guy. And he sucks. But yeah, because it's basically how it's taught, because the expectation to start as officer that you have to send people to their death, so make them think they're chess pieces on a board. Yeah, I mean, it's ultimately all about just stripping people of humanity, which blows. We have ads in 4. I don't want to like. You know what? We'll keep playing. We'll keep playing. So I was gonna say I don't want to like skip any story, but I don't think that we'll miss any story in the time frame that I'm doing this. Maybe a little bit of salvage, but you know, like it's gonna be me throwing things in the hole, you know. The ship goes in the round hole.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, here we go. Light. Power cell.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Object accepted for processing. Credit deposited.
Take that. It's mine. It came to me. My precious. Okay. Whee! Man, all my gear is breaking.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay. Throw you in there. Throw you in there. Oh, you jackass. Let's see. Sorry, I missed some stuff. My dad was a Marine. He never got past Lance because of his mouth. He was even yanked out of his bunk, the MPs, for a joke he made. There was a fire in the laundry a day or so before. He made a joke about going to set the laundry on fire again after his patrol was over and an MP heard him. I think that was the 3rd time he got demoted from Lance. God, that's dumb. People are dumb. Also, that sounds like some shit that I would have said that would have probably got my ass in trouble as well, Moosin. So,
Object processed. Transferring credits.
If there's one thing that I think is uniform to the military, it's making jokes that you shouldn't. Like, every branch is shaking hands about inappropriate humor. Okay. You go in there. Alright, we got ads. See you in a little bit.
Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, head back over here. Get some air
Deposit confirmed. Applying
and
credit.
some fuel.
Welcome to Vintage Run 9000. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. Got that.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left. We were out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Eh, eh.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Bonk.
Salvage secured.
Yay.
Credit.
New goal reached.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Got you. And
Salvage deposit.
you.
Applying credit to account.
And you. That should be the last of it. Into the Fernace you go.
Credits deposited.
Alright, and now we go back here. Also, welcome back, everybody. I hope your time in the Bezos Bone Zone was not too bad. Can I? I was really hoping that I could
Raw material deposited.
just yeet the whole thing out, shatter it into space.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
All right, Cutter, wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
It really sucks because we're so close to getting it done in one. You know what? YOLO.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
We were so close to getting the sticker and not having to do that again. I'm so palpably angry.
License level increased.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
Oh, I finished the final tier, but I didn't get enough for the sticker. I was like so close, but it was, wasting its time. And so, as the dumb completionist I am going to go back.
Good news, Cutter. You've earned clearance to the next hazard level. This means you'll be getting Class 2 reactors.
Ooh, Class
now.
2 reactors.
Gnarly things. We'll start training when you're ready, and I'll walk you through 'em.
Oh, they're not so bad. You seen one reactor, you seen them all.
Shut up,
right?
Hal.
This ain't really that simple.
Yeah, I got a tip for you there, newbie. Don't blow it up.
Cutter, like I said, let me know when you're ready to start training.
Don't take too long.
I hate him so goddamn much. He is the worst. The worst. Okay. What do we got? Oop. Gotta repair my gear. Alright. Can I get demo charges? No, I'm one away from getting demo charges. Let's see. Okay, now I'm curious. Now I have to look at what you have showed me here, Wolfwings. It's a garbage. Yes, excellent. A plus. A plus. Oh, that made me chuckle. A hearty guffaw. I hate to do this, but I am an absolute completionist, so I am going to waste an entire shift to kill the last bit of this. God, yes, that laugh, it just never ended. And it was beautiful.
Doing okay, Kai?
Thinking.
Eh.
Yeah. Looking at Earth. Trying to imagine how much life used to live on it.
Can't fixate on the past, kid.
Yeah. You know, if my life had been different, I wouldn't be up here. I'd be working with animals. Well, nature in general. Maybe an ecologist or biologist.
Worth it.
Not sure what they do, but I think I'd like it. Just imagine what Earth must have been like a couple hundred years ago. Full of life.
Animal husbandry ain't quite the same, but it might scratch that itch. Something to consider at least when you finish here.
Yeah. Thanks, Dee Dee.
What am I
I'll keep that
missing?
in mind when I finish.
Oh, there's just some random shit down there? Wait, no, that's the storage bin. Yeah, so what do you... What am I missing? Oh, there's some glass.
Deposit accepted.
There we go. And the thing that really sucks is I want to show people that clip more, but you can't do it without whamming them, which is kind of funny, but God, don't say that. It doesn't feel like it's only a week, like less than a week until Christmas. Oh God. Oh God. I still gotta try and get some stuff. Alright, so that was basically a waste of a day, but...
Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Okay. But now... we're gonna do a Class 2 reactor. How hard could it be? Hal says it's not that hard, and Hal's not a complete idiot, right?
Alright, Cutter. Time to extract your first Class 2 reactor. This one's not quite as simple. Just pull it and barge it, right? Pretty straightforward. Well, I'm sure head on. one piece. Pulling this beast without proper prep is a sure way to print yourself a receipt for a new spare. Sure, prep. When you're on the clock, don't forget. As I was saying, like any reactor, it'll melt down as soon as it's disconnected from its housing. And these Class 2s will melt down mighty quick unless you do two things first. First, release the connection to the thrusters. Second, remove the coolant from the ship's Environmental Control Unit, or ECU. Or just cut a hole, pull it, and barge it. Just make sure you clear an extraction route before doing anything, Cutter. Soon as you release the thrusters and mess with the ECU coolant, that reactor will enter a controlled meltdown. Oh, and if you're having trouble finding everything, try using the systems mode of your scanner.
Okay. Alright, sorry, let me catch up on chat. It's like you because you can play and I can't. I now freeze on this trading. Yeah. He's not a complete idiot. He's definitely missing some parts. Exactly.
Applying credit.
I'm not a complete idiot. I'm an incomplete idiot.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. And you.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
All right. Let's take a look at that reactor, shall we?
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Airlock depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
Okay. So, going into system modes, there's the environmental control unit that they were talking about. We got our nacelles. And we got our Class 2 reactor. So that's the coolant pipe going there. Okay. So... let's see. Which way is it that goes outside? That goes outside. I want to go... here. Go to structural... Okay. So what we want to do is... where the hell are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Where is... Atmosphere unit. Should be one, right? Here we go.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay, everything's negative here. Alright, so let's cut that panel out. Start working on stripping the outside so we can move this bad boy, unlike what Clown McGillicuddy says we should do.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, drag you in there. Bonk.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay. Up. Grab the nose cone. Alright, thruster cap. Gonna go over there.
Deposit accepted for processing.
I do love kind of cheating a little bit, getting a little bit more done while I'm in these training missions, since the clock isn't running. Okay.
Processing
Got that.
valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay. Grab you. Lift you up here. And then throw you into the reclaimer. Goodbye. See you in hell.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay. Is it possible to pull the rest of this off? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Yank you. So I can grab these 2 lengths. Get them in the barge. What barge? I don't know if I posted about it on Discord yesterday, but a surprise Christmas gift from past Nestor arrived recently. I am interested. Tell me more, please. It's 100-gram cake of cave-aged Shumei white tea from 2007, much older than my... That is interesting. That is not something that I know a whole lot about. I enjoy tea, but I don't know anything about it. That's... that could very well be, like, my tagline. Like, my mantra, my ethos. I don't know anything about it, but I enjoy it. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I don't want to screw this up. I remove the coolant, which is here. That's like a bottle of 50-year-old balsamic. I realize most folks don't associate that with that. I've been eyeing it for a long time, and the tea house had a sale. Interesting. Cool. Okay. All that's done.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Thrusters. Disengaged. Shit. Shit. Shit.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Great work, Cutter. Handling both the thrusters and ECU, giving you a nice, long, controlled meltdown. Still, you want to get it on the barge right quick.
There, never didn't have it.
Well, I'll be. Well done, Cutter. You continue to impress. Now we just gotta work on improving the time. All right. We're done with training. We'll leave you be now. Great work today, Cutter.
Fuck you, Hal. Fuck you, Hal. You piece of shit. I fucking did my best. I planned it out properly. Fuck that guy. It's super old on the scale of tea. Most HTs are what you'd call what I'd call sensible price are 7 years on the high end. I already love Shumei since most of the time it's the mid-grade leaves from Silver Needle Production. I'm really, really looking forward to this one. That is cool. That is, again, like one of those things that, like, I enjoy tea, but I don't know a lot about it. It's one of those, like, I'll try something and I'm like, I like this. And then, like, but, I don't know. I don't know that I have anything in my life that's like a consumable or a craft or a product that I feel like an aficionado regarding. There's stuff that I I am in many ways someone who tries to spread their stats around a lot. I guess a Renaissance man would be kind of like what you would think. Yeah, it's very much one of those high-end treats, but not like a 200-year-old bottle of wine absurdity drinks. I mean, yeah, that's a you got too much damn money kind of situation, honestly.
Deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Get off. Come on. Get unstuck, you idiot. "100% can get spendy, but they're not as aggressive of diminishing returns in comparison to wine." Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, you could buy a bottle of wine and you'll never know that it's garbage until you open it and drink it. And you can't open it and drink it without, like, being committed to that. And it's just like, oh, I paid I paid hundreds of dollars for vinegar at this point, and it's like, cool. Also grabbed a green tea called Daughter's Ring on the same sale. It's a neat processing style I haven't tried before. Interesting. I fully think that some wine snobs are just Stockholm. I mean, that is often a very large part of it is performance when it comes to wine. There is a culture that exists. And in my mind, you should find wine that you like and you should drink it if you want to. Also, hey Resco, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Friday. Mine started off a little rough, but it's getting better. It's always better when I have cool people to hang out with and talk to and get to play fun shipbreaking. Okay. Do not forget. Flush the fuel lines before you cut. You will only make that mistake once.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Especially when you have limited lives. Yeah, that's right. We haven't died on this one yet, though. So had a run in a little closer. Almost got crushed by some panels, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. Let's see, what have I missed? But anyone challenges me, 2 shots at a bar, I'm picking balsamic vinegar, which says a lot. I mean, a real balsamic vinegar is really good. And like it's one of those things that like I wish I was a better cook and knew how to utilize it as an ingredient better, because the things that I've had it in that I like are real game-changing things. Balsamic martinis are one of my favorite drinks to make for someone willing to experiment. It's a nice way to show off the flavor profile. And how well it pairs with almost any fruit. That's fair. I enjoy mixing and making cocktails. I don't have a lot of occasion to do so, but it's one of those things that like you know how you have those little like dream situations where you're like, if I had just a shitload of money, this is one of those things that I'd want to do. And for me, it's rent a cabin in the middle of nowhere with a fully stocked bar and get a bunch of my creative friends together and have a weekend that's making stories and making cocktails, making good dinners, and just hanging out and doing our best to just be creative and fun and cool together. And that's like something that if I ever had the money free to do and could get people to do it, I would in a heartbeat. A good old balsamic cannon should be used on pancakes or waffles instead of maple syrup. Okay, that one sounds buck wild, but I would try it. Much nicer than using corn syrup on waffles. Very much an acquired taste I wouldn't recommend getting. Okay. Cut you.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Cut you. Cut you. Cut you. Almost there. All right, now for the fun part. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Tomato vinegar is much more versatile ingredient in a drink than I think a lot of people give it credit. Love a switchel or a pasca. Yeah, tasting history had some recipes for pasca, which I thought were kind of interesting.
Warning. Oxygen reserves.
I haven't made them, but yeah, if you haven't had a 15-year-old balsamic, it's hard to quite understand how sweet, honey sweeted it gets. And I mean, like, it's one of those things like with honey. A lot of people have only had like commercial grade honey, you know, like the thing you get in a packet from a fast food restaurant, you know? They haven't had real good, real local honey. Whee!
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Welcome to Metatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
It makes sense intuitively concentrating from wine, but I'm sure they get wild. Let's see. Let's take you, and let's chuck you onto the barge. Bonk.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
We should probably have checked to make sure there weren't any lights on there. Well, there are. They're gone now. Mission accomplished.
Cutter, ship's got about 5
Just got
minutes
about
left in her.
5
Let's make
minutes.
it count. Leave her out.
To account. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damaging.
So how am I supposed to disconnect that doesn't make the thing angry at me? You can burn the panel edges off and drop the whole thing, pipes and all, somewhere. There's no way to maximize and avoid angry noises. Fair. Now, is it even capable of getting shoved out of here? Or is this thing too damn big? Because it seems too damn big.
Accepted for processing.
Well, gone forever. Really? How are you not coming out yet, you jerk ass? No, I don't. What the hell is holding this on?
There's 1 minute left on the clock, Cutter. 1 minute left.
There we go.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Ah, come on, you ass. Okay, what do we
Good
got?
morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
All right, let's... Let's save up for demo charges. Okay. Well, made it about halfway through that. That's not too bad. Grab some fuel before we head out.
Welcome to Vintage Run 9000. Welcome to Vintage Run 9000.
Just come out, please. Finally. Our long national nightmare is over. Now we can start to heal. you in there. Grab you. And I chuck you in there. And I grab you. And I put you in my gear. And I shoot you into the barge. And I scan. And I crack open this cold one with the boys. Shoot you onto the barge.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And I think we just got the one more light in there. We're good. Oh, no.
Salvage
Two
deposit
lights.
registered. Account credited.
Sneaky.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Goodbye. All right, pull out the fuel. Throw it on the barge. Bonk.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Yeah, I could not be bothered to try and save the doors. I wonder if this can serve as like a net and pull all of them. That would be kind of funny. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Unfortunate.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage goal obtained.
Actually,
Additional rewards assigned.
let's go this way. Pull you up.
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
We shoot. And we course correct. Okay, and fuel pipe
Transferring credits.
goes there.
Tether supplies are low.
Heather's supplies are low.
Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage deposit secured.
Over the Moon Brewery. Don't mind if I do. And some wire. And a poster. And an atmosphere regulator.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Decreasing.
Airlock pressurizing. Airlock depressurizing.
And a filter. And a poster. And a data drive.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Truck you over there. Grab you. Put you onto the barge.
Salvage deposit.
And then I
registered.
grab
Account
you.
credited.
And I shoot you onto. And I shoot you onto the barge.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
I feel like some of these things really aren't worth
Salvage deposit accepted.
barging, you know? Like the seats. I just don't think that the seats really have much reclaim value. Cause like I'm gonna tell you, like when we were on like
Salvage deposit
the
secured.
submarine,
Credits
like
awarded.
people just abused chairs and seats and stuff like that. Like for no reason too. They were just trash by the end.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Okay. Oh, it looks like we got ads in 3 minutes. So, let me check something. Yeah, you know what? We should be fine. We should be good. Again, it's mostly just more of this. Ah, no. Get out of here.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Get in there.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
That thing where people destroy stuff because they want to feel like they have control over their life, but for no, I legitimately okay. So I was the engineering ops the watch, which long story short is just the guy that's the officer that's in charge of the engine room, and my electrical operator took a scribe tool, like a hard metal thing that you use to like scratch serial numbers and stuff into machine parts. And he just took a scribe tool and he's just stabbing the fake leather arms of the chair over and over and over. And I'm like, why the hell are you doing that? And he's like, because I'm bored. And it's like, what the fuck?
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Like, he was a good guy, but like,
Stabilizing.
just absolutely bonkers to me. Just being like, nah, let's just absolutely wreck this, you know?
That's 5 minutes left on the clock, Cutter. 5 minutes remaining.
All right.
Valuable object.
As we go into ads, you gotta ask yourself, do you think that I can salvage the rest of this in time?
Credits deposited.
Find out on the next Dragon Ball Z. Gotta love the bots. You don't actually have to. That was just a lie.
Salvage is secured. Applying credit.
Oh, dang, you're right. I forgot. Very fine print.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay, making good progress. I don't think we're gonna kill this in this shift, but that's okay. We're setting ourselves up for success going forward.
That's 1 minute left, Cutter. If you're in the middle of something, it's now time to skedaddle.
Okay, what we got? Oh, no, I was missing one. Alright, there's no way that we're gonna get one of these panels in, so let's just grab some tiny parts.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, alright. Back from ads. What did people get? I keep getting an ad where a video game enemy is begging to not be deleted. It was funny and clever the first few times, but now I'm just like, delete this man. Get him out of my face. Also, can we just talk about, like, how weird the bot names are sometimes? Like, this one was like well-dressed tyke. That has an energy that I absolutely detest. I don't
Good
like
morning,
it.
Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
All right. Let's put up a poster. Let's crack open a cold one. There we go. Now let's see what else we got. Alright, that poster's good. Now what about our suit? What do we got? Oh, these posters suck. We gotta get some good ones in here. Like right now. Oh, brother, these guys stink. There we go. I think that's a good combo. Alright, how's our equipment looking? I think we'll be okay. If we get something that breaks, that's fine. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. Get some fuel.
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
And throw you.
Account credit applied. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Grab a light, chuck it in. Grab a light, chuck it in.
Credits deposited.
Grab a light, chuck it in. Grab a light, chuck it in.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Boom. Okay, grab you.
Credits awarded.
And you. Yeah, there we go. Into the Fernace you go.
Caution. No tethers. Please refill supplies.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Whoop.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Oh no, a door.
Material deposited.
I'll just have to find a way to carry on.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, lift you,
Applying credits to account.
throw you, grab you, shake you, yeet you.
deposit registered. Account credited. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay. Almost done. Nice, nice, nice. You love to see it.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh. Oh, I thought there was a light on there. There is on that one.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Grabbing you, hand emoji. Grabbing you, hand emoji. Grabbing you, hand emoji.
Salvage secured.
Hooray.
Applied.
Salvage goal 3.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Eeh.
Salvage accepted.
Eeh.
Credit applied.
Be gone.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Almost there. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
We got an light bulb.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And that should be the last of it. Okay. That's enough of that. Back to the hab I go. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, now we have unlocked demo charges, I believe.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
Alright, new ship access. The Javelin tanker, medium. A larger and more complex ship built of the Helix Heavy Industries Javelin, up to 70 meters in length and outfitted with a Class 2 reactor. Nah, I'm sure it's like falling off a bike. You never forget.
Listen up, guys. I got something you'll all like.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I went ahead and got you all clearance to use something that'll make you 10 times more efficient. Easy. 20 times. You ready? Demolition charges. Spark free. These'll cut through damn near anything.
Wait. Spark-free demo charges?
That sounds pretty cool, Mr. Rhodes. Thank you.
No way. Not a chance. Damn things aren't new. Hell, I've been vaporized by those stupid things plenty of times.
Curazon, you're...
Spark-free. Things spark so much you could put one on a birthday cake.
Curazon, that's it. Come on now, Hal. I'm revoking your privileges for external communications.
You... what?
What an asshole.
Yeah, no comms outside the station network. No more calls to Mars. All of you need to understand something. I represent the company, and you show me respect. Got it?
See,
Hal,
that's an asshole
let's you and
right
I
there.
sit down and talk about this. That's all for now. Best get to
You
work.
can't demand respect. You earn respect. And that's the kind of asshole that needs a boot up his ass. Alright, let's get them demo charges.
I see you grabbed the demo charge license. Great choice. All right, Cutter. Now for some training on how to use... Just chuck them down and light them up.
Shut up, Hal.
See a big boost in efficiency. Hey, Cutter. I'm, patching through the operation manual for those things. Be careful, okay?
Weaver, I love you. You need to go and kick Hal's ass. Because if you don't, I will. Or it can be a father-son bonding experience where we kick his ass together. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll.
Hello there, Rook. Just want to say, you're getting good. We should talk techniques sometime. Cutting is practically an art form, you know? Do you know about the Guardian cut? How to do it? Saved my ass the other day. You want to avoid a violent decompression? Instead of one cut, make a bunch of fast, long cuts. It spreads out the pressure and avoids a massive blowout. Hey, we should race sometime and compare notes. That would be fun. Maybe we can wager protein cubes. Make it interesting. Think about it. Blue out.
Think. Go in the hole. 360 no scope.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Solar sails. Okay. So it's all depressurized already. That's good.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Oh, it's all fuckered up. Okay. Bonk. Okay, I don't want you catching fire,
Salvage
because
deposit secured.
that has happened to me
Credits awarded.
multiple times in the past. I did not like it. Yeah, you stay over there. How about that? back here, little bastard.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay. Now what do we got? Now what we got here is a failure to communicate.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Hey, could you get out, please?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
God, the music in this game is so good.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay. Now for the fun part.
Processing
It really is just an absolute epic. Hey, Lux, how's it going?
credits awarded.
And yeah, just, it's such a good soundtrack, and it restores you just a little bit every time you have to put up with fucking Hal's dumbass. You're just like,
Warning.
you get to hear this, and you feel a little better.
Note that oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
Better get back. And away we go.
Salvage deposited. Applying
I love just absolutely tearing ass across the yard using fucking Spider-Man technique. The soundtrack is up there with Fallout New Vegas for soundtracks I want to repeat for hours. Yeah. And like, you know, for as much as like some of the theming, if not like intent, is problematic with like Firefly, God, I loved Firefly.
salvage secured.
That like space western vibe, just, I love it. That, Outlaw Star,
Left in this ship, Cutter.
oh man.
Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Goodbye. Firefly was great, and a lot of talented people on it. It just shame that the creators are terrible. And I mean, while obviously the moral rationality behind the two sides is very different, it does pull a lot of. Whoop! I threw that in the wrong place because I was distracted. Let's just grab you back. But it does pull a lot from, like, the... Oh, come on. Damn you. Get your ass back here. Where the hell? You know what? Never mind. Gone forever. Duly noted. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that it does pull a lot from, like, the Confederate apologist playbook, you know, the, like, oh, you know, we were, the Confederacy was just people that believed in states' rights, and they were, you know, oppressed by the mean Union, and there was no bad things that they were doing whatsoever. And it's just, you know, like, obviously, the browncoats are not slavers, but it draws on a lot of the iconography that goes with that. So it's a jumble, you know. And it's one of those things where you got to be very careful when you're constructing symbolism, allegory, metaphor, analogy, because you can say things that you might not necessarily want to say. It did a very extensive job contriving a world where the Confederates were morally justified. Yeah, and I mean, you know, there are plenty of rebels throughout history that are completely justified to do so. It's just that they chose the set dressing that goes with the ones that thought that slavery was neat. Which, not good. Circuit. Yes! Yes, we finally found it. Ooh. That fucker. That fucker always gets me. Got about 1 minute.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Plus, there's an old SKCD joke from the Well of Uncomfortable Truths. I don't think I actually remember that. Also, before I forget, hey folks, if you're not following Loxley already, Satiric Corner, the Satyr Strategy, the board game goat, what are you doing with your life? You should fix that. You should fix that, like, right now, because Lox is amazing, a wonderful person, a good friend, great dude, and a wonderful streamer. So make sure to give Lox a follow, okay? Thanks.
Material deposited. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Can I get it in the furnace in time? Yes, I can. Direct quote. For a universe that's supposed to be half Chinese, Firefly sure doesn't have any. Yeah, that is definitely, and that kind of is a problem with a lot of Western futurism fiction. You know, you think about Blade Runner, you think about Firefly, and like, it is not a problem that these things show a future that has a shift from American and Western hegemony. The problem is that they do that, but then show that it's still all white people everywhere. And it doesn't mean anything. It's just set dressing, and in some cases, it's intended as a cautionary tale of look what could happen to Western society, which is a whole can of worms. That, ugh.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
I got an incoming transmission waiting. Let's see who it is.
Hey, folks. This is a private channel. Dee Dee, you all right?
No, I'm not. Taking away my comm privileges? Family's probably worried as hell about me now.
I'm working on that, Dee Dee. I'll get your comms back.
Weaver,
Wait, whoa. Is he actually allowed
you
to do
gotta
that?
stop believing in the system, man.
Didn't think he would, but he is.
Does he outrank you?
It's
Yes, he does.
complicated, Lou.
Still think he'll be gone in a week, Dee Dee?
If he isn't, I'm gonna float over there and kick him straight out of the airlock.
Nice. If I get my hands on him, ooh.
All right, hold up now. Let's not get all fire and brimstone. We can still sort this out. Now, why don't we all just call it a day? Get some shut-eye, and we'll hit this up tomorrow, all right? Weaver out.
Weaver, bud, I love you, but it's not gonna work.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following.
We gotta go with that man with a plasma cutter.
Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Don't be a mule. Vent your fuel. Salvage 10 thrusters. Alright, let's put them stickers on. Hell yeah. Oh, we almost got our thing fully kitted out. What else can we put on there? Ah, we're missing just one more. That's fine. Okay. Let's get to it. We'll easily hit salvage goal 2. I think we can hit salvage goal 3.
Hey, Dee Dee, why don't you tell us more about your family? Don't like talking about them too much. No offense. Just here to do my job. That kind of thing is private, you know?
You never know. Might feel good to open up. No?
Gotta keep work and life separate, kid. Shipbreakers come and go, and I'll spare myself the heartbreak. This work's just not for everybody. Had this young cutter around a few years back. Jaina. Reminded me of my daughter. Nope. It sure ain't worth it to open up.
Oh, that's sad.
Raw material accepted.
I get it though, honestly. Like, you know, in the military and stuff like that, like, they're being in the military is kind of a prefabricated like relationship, a prefab friendship. You know, you've got something in common with somebody, but like at the same time, it sucks because, you know, like you're gonna go to a different duty station, you're gonna go to a different place. You got like 2 years knowing somebody, and then maybe you'll get stationed in the same place again in the future, but probably not.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
So it kind of creates like the desire for more lasting friendships, but like it's a struggle to maintain them. And it's kind of a bummer.
Material deposited. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think maybe we could squeeze this out. Gotta be real careful. There we go.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Anybody got any plans for the weekend now that I'm thinking about it? I got a little bit more holiday shopping to get done. Some prep for going back home for my folks' 50th anniversary, which is wild. And then, aside from that, I don't think that I have a whole lot. Probably just try and get things to where, like, the little bit of Christmas that I got with my family, like with, you know, my wife around, we get to actually have fun and do stuff. Because it turns out, folks, it sucks working retail during the Christmas season. I don't know if you were aware of that or not. But my wife sure is. Me installing a GMRS radio into my Subaru. Finally doing enough off-roading. I need a newer radio instead of a handheld, and nobody uses CB anymore. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I was actually like looking at various like radio things and like wondering which would be more interesting to get involved with, either ham radio or CB. But ham radio is kind of a hassle because there's just so much licensing involved in it.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Goodbye.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright, grab you. Throw you.
Material deposited. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
I don't even know how those got in there. Ah, well. It's a minor thing, I guess. Still kind of a bummer.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are dropping.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright. Oxygen.
Oxygen
Fuel.
levels stabilizing.
Feathers. Back we go. Alright, grab you. Move you into there. Throw you into there.
Account credit applied.
Carter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it. You're out.
Okay. And I gotta ask myself, is that amount of glass worth it? And it kinda is, unfortunately.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I don't even try glass. Processor now! I sacrifice every panel with glass at this point. I probably should, but I'm too dumb to live.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
One minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Alright, we're not getting any more. That's fine. That was a good shift. 3 million, not bad.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
Okay. I gotta fix my stuff. And we've got adds into, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run those a little early. I'm gonna take a quick break and get myself a soda and something like that. So you all, you know, make sure to get up, stretch, take care of yourself, all that jazz. And I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you managed to survive your time in the Jeff Bezos bone zone. We are so close. So let's do it. Let's kill this thing. From hell's heart I stab at thee, for hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. But only after I remember that I have the component that I need for this.
Hi, I'm Shippy. Need help with a triple pod bypass? Let me know. I'm detecting symptoms of acute awesomeness. To place a component, you have to have all the parts first.
Okay, I need the heat sink. Data miner. I love that big crush sound. Let's see what we got. I've only been vacked once. We were suiting up to line up a rock over trees. Real pretty rock. And I was just so thirsty to get it done. And I didn't lock in my mag gloves properly. When the door opened, I could feel the vac creeping up my arm. It's like you've got a rash. Your skin gets puffy and tight, and then it was on my chest and in my helmet, and it felt like I was going to break out of my suit. The last thing I remember was the moisture in my eyes boiling as the pressure. Jesus Christ. Whew. Solar History excerpt. Breaks in Sagan. When most of the builders go in on their breaks, they send messages, eat, drink, whatever, but I don't. I refill my O2, lash in, and head out before the floodlights. If you sit there in the black with your EV visor up, looking away from the sun, the Milky Way comes out like water creeping out of a flask in 0G. If you sit there long enough, you can see the edges of nebulas from a million years ago, sharing their hope of the stars they want to make. Damn, that's actually real beautiful. I love that. April showers. Back on the blue, meteor showers were lovely natural fireworks. Green, white, and blue streaks across the sky, but in Sagan, on Luna, meteor showers are like a tsunami or a wildfire. There's no atmosphere, so those big, beautiful rocks don't burn up. They come in like a fury, pounding the yards, tearing apart ships in production. There's fireworks, just not in the sky. And the drops. When they first started industry in space, the idea of moving goods back down to Earth was so challenging. Rockets, then haulers. Nowadays, we have heat shields that start at 100 meters across, and we load that shield up, lash it down, and put it on a re-entry vector that's going to give it a splashdown instead of a crater. Package delivered. Let the recovery team sort it out. Okay.
Phonotext reading, The Stellar Commission, Part 1.
The Stellar Commission, governing body for most of humanity, a barometer for stellar conflict and a platform for pan-solar collaboration. Let's look at the organization, its wins and losses over the years, and how it has been tested by many logistical and social issues. Since 2275, when it was formed to address the need for a unified method of governing the many disparate colonies of humankind, the Stellar Commission has routinely come up against one of the ugliest forces in the whole solar system, the sheer, unmitigated joy of corporations exploiting humans as they see fit. Centuries of nearly zero regulation amid the colonies has emboldened and empowered these corporations to the point that they've come to wield immense power over civilization. You'd think that with the formation of the Commission, whose members hail from all corners of the solar system, those companies would have found their true match. But frankly, the actions of the Commission have been largely wanting. The long procession of chairfolk, all the way back to the first of their line, Chairperson Rao, despite their best efforts, have seen themselves outperformed practically every step of the way. The sad reality is that the Commission has largely struggled to find methods to govern the many vast pockets of humanity, scattered tens of thousands of kilometers apart from one another. We the peoples of the Stellar Commission band together in determination to save future generations of the horrors and historical missteps of our dying home planet, which has brought untold sorrows to humankind. Or so the mission statement goes.
Well, that's depressing.
Dear Xavier, I wrote you a poem in your language. I hope you like. Sorry for mistake. You are my sun, bright and center of my being. Warm fire, always there and burn brightly. If you go away, I will die, cold and alone. Please, do not be doing that. Love, Anastasia.
What a beautiful poem. Please, do not be doing that. Alright, now we get out there and we put the final nails in this coffin.
Good morning, Shipbreakers. I was thinking about all of you last night, and something came to mind. This is a quote from one of history's greatest managers, a fella named Jonathan Rockefeller. Good management consists of showing average people how to do the work of superior people. He got it. Weaver, that's a good one for you. Maybe write it down or something. Actually, I can just send it to you.
I want him dead. To death. Can someone make that happen, please?
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Okay, did I get everything in here? It looks like I did. System scan doesn't show anything, so let's chuck you in the furnace.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Oh, jeez. It's going into a spin. It's going into a spin.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
But yeah, that attitude that Hal had right there, where it's like it's about showing average people how to do the work of superior people. That's the thing that I always hated with being an officer, is like you are, and this is no joke, legitimately taught to believe that like all of the enlisted folk are like idiots, that they can't be trusted, and that you have to like
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
force them to do work. And it's like, no. Most of these people are fine with doing work. They want to know why they're doing work. They want to know, like,
Salvage
what
secured.
about it
Account credit applied.
actually impacts them, you know? Like, you're just giving orders in a vacuum. And it's not like this is a combat situation. It's not like, you know, oh, hey, like, you have to do what I say or else we all die. This is like, you know, weekly maintenance planning shit. But they treat it like, you know, it's something much more important, much more, like, clandestine. And I don't know, just... it was so annoying.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, what do we got here? You go in there. Goodbye.
Processing valuable deposit. Credit transferred.
Okay, what do I need? I need heat sinks, and they're in data banks, which I don't think that I have found. Communications array I don't need anymore.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Ooh, data bank, you say?
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Final salvage goal.
Yay!
Rewards allocated.
We did it! Alright, what do we got left
Salvage
in here?
secured. Account credit applied.
We got the air filter to cut out. What? How did that... Ooh, that makes me angry. Well, you know what? I burned it anyway, so it's scrapped already. That's some horseshit, though.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Get in there. Go on. Man, you really take forever to burn up, don't you?
Raw material deposited.
There we go. My sticker.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
New certification.
Okay. There we go. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. Just got a thing from work. Okay.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Good to know. Power generators now. All right. Let's see what we got.
Got a bit of a surprise for you this morning, 52.
Well, I think we should talk this through a bit more.
Yeah, Joseph. Something you'll learn about being a manager, always be pushing your people. It's how they grow. Now, I see so much confidence on this crew. I think it's time to bump everyone up a hazard level.
Hal, this is too soon. I really don't see eye to eye with you on this.
Well, sometimes you need an outside perspective on things. All right, Joseph. Go ahead and train up 52 here when they're ready.
Sorry, Cutter. I'll help ease you into this. Just let me know when you're ready to start training. Weaver out.
No, I don't want the capacity. I want tweak the demo charges, explosive self-cleanup mechanism to be more reliable. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, got all those. All right, let's do it. Yeah, Hal sucks. Hal's a bad person. In this house, we hate Hal.
Hey there, Cutter. Gonna really need your full attention today. I'm going over the power generator. Hold up now. Training time has not been authorized. We have quotas to meet. Hal, power generators are highly hazardous. Joseph, you've got to promote self-sufficiency in your team. Let 52 here hash it out. Nothing like a spare or two to let the lesson sink in. Hal, look, I gotta report if we're not hitting quotas. Don't want to draw Rye Paulson's attention now, right? All right, Cutter. I'm adding some tasks for you to follow for this shift only. Just make sure you pull them fuses before going for the power generator. Great job, Cutter. Now, just make sure to clear the area before detonating that bad boy. Okay. Now, be sure your charge is in the right spot. Measure twice, cut once, Cutter. Ready? Give that trigger a squeeze.
There we go. Ion ring, get.
That's how it's done.
Okay. Because this has screwed me in the past, I'm going to go all the way back here. I'm going to check and see what kind of reactor sitch they got going on.
Airlock depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
Yep. Class 2. Of course it is.
Air pressure level decreasing. Airlock depressurizing.
Okay. Before I get too in the weeds on this, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna cut the thrust nozzle.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay. Wiggle my way along here. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, squeeze my way through there. Oh, I gotta get that bad boy off.
deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Throw you in there. Pull you to the side.
Salvage secured.
Sure you're good.
Applying
And
credit.
then chuck you over here. Come on. I got time to babysit you. I got a reactor to fuck up. Let me get those lights.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay. Good on that.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
We should be fine. We should be fine.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
What can I actually cut and get out of here? The real question. Peel that off. And chuck it over there.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Ah, damn it.
Transferred.
I need this like I need a hole in the head.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
You got 5 minutes remaining in your shift, Cutter.
Ooh,
5 minutes. Weaver out.
that's not much. Probably got too greedy.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. You out of there. Cut you. Got you.
Processing valuable object. Credits 1.
Got you. Got you. And really, we don't need to do all of them. We just gotta do this one.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Could you get the fuck out of there? That'd be great. Thanks.
Electrical damage.
Ow.
Please limit convulsions.
Fuck
to
ass.
avoid damage to sensitive links equipment.
Ah, fuck.
Cutter, you got 1 minute left. Time to shift your...
Yep. I think we're fucked. Ah, god damn it all. There's just not enough clearance. This sucks. Well, that's gonna be fun to come back to. You know what? We'll leave it on that. We'll see how this turns out. But yeah, with that, I am gonna wrap it for today. Just want to say thanks to everybody for coming and hanging out. And yeah, let's see who we have that we can raid. Anybody? Let's see. Let's raid over to $1.50 slice. Dolly is a very fun let's see. Raid message. We'll go with that for our raid message. And I just want to thank everybody for hanging out, having fun, and I will see you again some other time. Goodbye.